I'm Aveline. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, remember, like, you probably don't, but remember about, I want to say 2 months ago, maybe it's been longer than that. I don't honestly remember myself, but I had been working on 3 studio apartments. I think the last one that I did was the Dark Academia one, but I've also done one not that long ago that was for students, I think, so like a student's studio apartment. Super annoying title for a video, I know, or just for a build. Super annoying. But I never finished the last one of the studios, so this pack kind of, or the kit, the plant kit, kind of inspired me to finally finish it. So the apartment that we're doing today is a Bohemian apartment. At least I want to say the interior is on the Bohemian side, maybe a little bit eclectic, and it's filled with a lot of plants, like a lot. So I was having a lot of fun with this. I'll make sure that this is uploaded to the gallery, but also on Patreon as tray files. You might have to make some adjustments though, because I can't upload anything that includes platforms. And all these apartments have platforms. So what I'll do instead when I upload it is that I'll place a half wall, not a full half wall, but I'll place a half wall where there's supposed to be a platform difference so that it kind of signals, or hopefully it's like a pointer that you have to raise this area up a little bit. Does that make sense? You can always go back to the video and see exactly how far up you have to lift the platform. But that's how I'll do it. So I'll place down a half wall where you have to lift the platform a little bit. And you get 4 apartments. I don't really know if you can like completely isolate these apartments with a tool. If you know that, please let me know. Like, can you actually close off an entire apartment, studio apartment in this apartment? I know that sounds really confusing, but it's built in one apartment. I've just split it up into 4. So if you were to play in this specific studio apartment, the Bohemian plant one, can you actually fully close off one of the other ones and let someone else live there without having to control them? Can you do that with tool mod? I don't really know, but that's how I kind of wish you could do that. You could probably do that with the roommate system that was introduced a while ago. I don't remember when that was, but you can probably do it like that. So I know that I've got a few questions since I started these studio apartments, if it was ever going to be uploaded, and I just needed like a little bit of a spark to do the last one, so I'm happy that we're finally building it today and finishing it as well. I think one of the reasons that I just didn't finish it up is because this is actually in my other save file. So I have 2 different save files that I build in. I have this one, which is one that I started when Snowy Escape came out, and then I have the other one, which I don't remember when I started. I think it's like, it's probably like 4 years old or something. I don't really know, but it's like all the names are gone from that save file. Basically, nothing is as it is in the standard save file, so it's been running for a long time. And the save file, or maybe it's the other way around, I don't really know, but the point is that these studio apartments were in the other save file, the other building save file that I have, and therefore I just never came across the studio apartments. So because usually when I go check different apartments to see what I want to build, like what would fit into this one, oh, I haven't built in this one for a long time, let's try out this one with a new floor plan or something. I just never came across this one because it was in the other save file, so I just kind of forgot that it existed. But now we have finished it. I hope you guys will like this one. I tried to make it super boho and also add like a lot of plants. I even added a plant wallpaper because, you know, why not just jump in both feet? Just make it a little bit exaggerated. Have some fun with it. So yeah, I hope you guys will like it. It only has room for 1 or 2 sims, obviously. It's a studio apartment, so everything is open floor plan, including the bedroom area. The layout is a little funky, with the living room being in the same area as the bedroom is, but I actually initially planned for there to be a dining table up there instead on the platform, the same level as the bedroom, but decided against it, also because the apartment didn't really need like a big dining room or dining table anyway. You know, you only got room for 1 or 2 sims here, so it just didn't need it. It wasn't necessary. And they also have like they have bars, or they have not bars. They have a bar, like an island counter situation going on as well, where they can also sit, so they have plenty of seating space. I basically didn't need to add 4 extra dining chairs. They had enough already, so I decided to add a single tile dining table, and if they want to sit there and have dinner or whatever, they can do that. Or they can just sit at the island. That is also completely okay. But because I also added that on a whim, the living room situation was actually supposed to have been where the island is, but because I added it, I just felt like it looked better with the sink over by the wall. And then, because you know, I've said this before, it's the reason I don't really include dishwashers in my builds. I just like how counters look, like counters, not cupboards, but like instead of having an oven down to take over the counter. I don't know how to explain it. I just like how counters look without dishwashers or ovens or anything like that. So I just needed there to be extra surface as well over by the wall. I don't know if I'm making any sense whatsoever right now, but it just felt right to add an island instead so that I could move the stove over there instead. Yes, there we go. That also meant extra counter space that I could clutter up and everything. I actually ended up placing a lot of clutter on top of the cupboards, which I don't know how they managed to reach up there, but I had some extra space, and I felt like it just made sense to add a lot of clutter up there, including just some decor pieces like more plants. We're doing that right now. We're adding some of those pictures that are leaning against the wall as well, adding more plants, I actually add one of those shelving units that are from the Cool Kitchen stuff pack that's like old, but I'm kind of hiding the shelves inside the cupboards. It makes sense in just a second. It just took me ages to find it in the catalog because I've not used this item in such a long time. Then there's also a couple of jars up there, but it's just like a little bit, just to add a little bit extra. It was either going to be a lot of these different sorts of things like the pictures and stuff, or just plants, and then I felt like maybe that's going overboard just a little bit. I feel like we're already in overboard territory, so I didn't want to make it worse, you know? Also, finally using a lot of colors, but I like it. I kind of tried to make sure that everything was working together in some way, so the orange on the pillows is kind of matching the flooring a little bit, though not like completely, but a little bit. Plus I'm also using a lot of golden tones throughout. It's like a mix of gold and silver, to be honest, just to make it look a little bit more messy. Also, I think for this kind of interior it works. Usually I would go for either gold or silver, just like when I wear jewelry in real life, I usually just go for one of the two, never a mix. That is just my personal preference. Other people can pull it off. I just personally cannot. So, but I was trying to match that with the orange pillows. The rug by the front door matches the bedding. There's a little bit of yellow that I was having, like a little bit of yellow, meaning the whole couch, that I was having issues kind of trying to tie in with something, but I think I added some, because yellow can be a very overpowering color if you're using too much of it. But I think I ended up tying it in with some smaller items here and there, plus the sunflower on top of the cupboards as well, so, or the cabinets as well. So, you know, everything just kind of like works together in some way. And yeah, that's important when you're using a lot of colors. You never want one color to just be the only, or one item to be the only thing in that specific color. You want it to match something else in the interior. Does that make sense? That's just a little tip for me, but also I'm not an expert, so you don't have to listen to me. Do whatever you want. Anyway, we are at the end of the video, so I'm gonna be wrapping up this voiceover now. If you guys like this build, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And like I said before, the tray files will also be on my Patreon, which you can find a link to in the description box down below. And remember the half wall thing and the platforms and everything, and you should be good. If you like Roblox videos, check out my Roblox channel, and if you like lifestyle videos or books videos or, you know, that kind of content, check out my other channel. Both of those will also be linked to in the description box, I think under the link tree, so check that out. And that is all I got for you today. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.